Hello? What the heck happened? Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know if this site is messing around or it's my computer. I think we got disconnected, right? I had to re-log in again. You guys had to re-log in again? Yeah, see? So I have no idea. I was just talking and then boom, it got disconnected. Yeah, that my recording is, I pressed the recording, but whatever I showed before was gone. Even if we get messed up, then again, I have to probably make another just video on the side and then send out. But anyway, I just showed you the, our pound Aussie and euro Aussie chart, right? So, and probably that video will still be, I don't know if I have it on my computer saved or not, but anyway. Yeah. So this is I was talking about this Aussie index, that this is where it is sitting right now, and this is the support, right? Support area, this band here, and this is where we're struggling. We broke below the TL, but the support is the problem right now. 52.05 is a big number, and for now we are at 52. Uh, I think it's 99, right? So we went above it, and the question is that are we going to go again to the upside or come down? My take is that, since we broke the TL, we might be able to break the support and then come down all the way. If we do this, then our GA trade and the EA and GA will continue to the upside. Okay. Now with the GA, it's going. This index is one thing, but you have a very solid setup. But we have a couple of times that it went up already. From here, see the EA. I gave you this trade that it's gonna go up. It went up, then it came down. I says, well, it's gonna go up again. It came down, and I said it's gonna go up again. So these three trades, we had in a row, and now it came down, came back, and from 61.8, and then it's still going to the upside again. But we must take out this one, right? Aussie index is the key, and if it breaks down to the downside again, and in that case we will go above this one, right? This low here, and then we are good to go more to the upside. But there is a chance, little chance, but there is a chance that this low hit is going to hold and will drop in case of Aussie index bounce from there. How they're gonna see that the rate is unchanged, time will tell that how these analysts, fundy wise, they look at it. That is a good or bad or what. But this is how we standing here, and Aussie pairs, Aussie pound Aussie and euro Aussie, and pound also what it is doing. This is Aussie index, right? Now, if you look at the pound index, it went up a lot in a straight line. So, but the thing is that it's keep getting strong and it keep getting good news from the fundy side, and that's why it's not budging to the downside at all. Since May came, Theresa May, she came and then she said that about June 8, where's the 40-minute chart? Yeah, June 8 election, right? So since then it's getting strong, and this was my chart before that. Maybe it will come back around here and then go up again. But then it came halfway, and then we bounced from this number here, and we're going up. But again, like it's a big move to the upside. But it could be this A, B, and then C to the downside around this high and the TL. So if we do not go above this, then we may be correcting to the downside. In that case, pound Aussie, be careful about pound Aussie trade. Even if you're positive, sit on the break even, it may come down and take you out. Okay. But if something happens and then it pops to the upside, then we are good to go. So these are the chances that we take, that analysis, the technicals, fundies, they all, they change time to time. So so far so good. This move on the pound index. I think I have the chart or no. You see, I had it from here. See, exactly from there. Little bit, it came down a little bit, and then it went all the way up. And pound was getting strong, and we have all the good trades. Pound yen and pound Aussie especially. Pound yen also went up a lot. I'm gonna cover that later. So, but the pound index, be just careful about that high that I show you. I'm also watching it, and I'm in the trade, GA trade, so I'm watching it, and then if it stays below that last high, and try to come down for retracement, then we're gonna close it immediately, and wait for the retracement to be finished, right? But don't go short, right? A lot of people are gonna go short. That it's not going up, so okay, that's where you get into trouble. Stay with the direction. Stay with the direction. Okay. Okay, Nadim, no problem. So pound index, this is how it is. This was the old chart, and this is what happened from here. Exactly, went up all the way, and then I said it's gonna come down a little bit to the TL, and this was a perfect area to come down. But what happened is that from here it bounced. Usually after a big move, it doesn't come straight in a straight line. It comes in ABC fashion. You know that, right? ABC correction. It's an impulse wave, and then 1, 2, 3 or ABC to the downside. So this could be wave A, B, and we're coming down for wave C. In that scenario, we might have to close, or if a little bit of profit, or close it, because we are getting a reversal candle here right now. Okay, so be careful with pound index is reversing. And another pair, if you look at the pound, which involve pound, is GJ, right? Pound yen. Take a look at that. If that is giving us any hint of a retracement to the downside, because it's supposed to go from 40 to 48 again, but obviously not in a straight line. So, okay, this was one of the chart, right? All the calculation and the harmonic pattern, the Gertley that is supposed to come down on a 23% line, but since the news came out, it bounces from there. Pound got strong, and yen was getting weaker. So I said we're gonna go to the upside. So far, the newest week start, it went up, and then this week again we're going above, right? So right now it's 140. We are at 144.75 something, and this is exactly 144.76. So we are struggling with this right now. Okay, the time is 12 o'clock afternoon. London is already closed. So let's see if we have enough. U.S. session has enough power to break it to the upside. This after this level, we have this one key level. From this, we go straight to 48.41, which is bypassing 48.19, the big number, our big number, right? So that would be the target for now. Okay, that would be the target, and just keep hitting. We're gonna be hitting. I didn't take it, like I said, that just one trade. I have these domestic things that I'm involved, so I don't like to have trades open while I'm doing it. Last week, my whole I only trade Monday, and the rest of the week was nothing. That happens. Because if you have trades open and if you can't look at it, it's become dangerous. If you have trades open, you need to watch them all the time, very focused. Right? Things changes without any notice. Anybody can come out. Karuda can come out, Abe can come out and say something, and then pound yen, drop. So you have to be careful what news coming out, and if the 20-minute and 40-minute are intact. So look at the 40-minute so far. This is where I gave you the trade last week, right? That we're gonna bounce from here. Went from 140. So since then, it's just keep going and little wobble here and then straight keep going. Now, see, I just showed you the pound index. So this is my worry here, that this has gone too far up. If pound came down, come down here, just like ABC. So it has done A and B. And for C, if it comes down, then it will drag this pair, pound yen, because pound is on the left-hand side. Pound gets weaker. It will retrace maybe to up to this high or the TL. Okay, this is the idea. Right now, it is dangerous to go long in this one. If you are already, and if you're positive, just move your SL tight, because the chances of getting retraced are higher. Okay, this is a pound yen 40-minute chart. went up very nicely, but maybe retracing a little bit just to any other chart I have on this one. Okay, so this is how my monthly chart, that from here we're gonna probably this time we're gonna go and break this 48.19 and go probably in this area here, 56 something, or maybe all the way up here, depend on yen weakness. Now talk about yen. All right, let's go take a look at this yen index. What the yen index is doing, is it going to help us go all the way to 56 here? If that is the one, if that's what's going to happen, that, believe me or not, pound yen is going to be the only pair that I'll be trading, and then it will be enough for the whole week. And I know a yen index is pretty nicely going to the upside. Okay, yen index. This was the chart, right? This is the chart that I made. That this is a nice harmonic pattern. It's X A B exactly at 61%. See, I was hoping that it will come down all the way to 23% and then bounce, but like I said, that when Teresa came and then pound got strong and then yen's start getting weaker right from there, and just a little bit of 23% line. So as long as this point is in between A and B, it's fine actually, right? Usually it comes back to 23% line, but sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't matter as long as we're bouncing. And right now it looks like this, right? So this number here, 54.73, is a big number, which we already broke above. And now we are going to, probably we're going to go. And this is the TL is in the way right now, by the way. If you draw this TL here, these TL, SNR level, these are obstacles, and we have to spend some time and apply a little bit of force to break through those levels. Okay, so you can see that we are edging a little bit above it already. Okay, all right, so actually we are at that, hitting this TL, right? So the thing is that we need a little bit more force, more traders with confidence, and it will pop to the upside. As soon as it pops, it goes to the point B, 61%, and that will take us our pound yen and other yen pairs to the upside. Okay, so yen pair, yen index going to the upside, getting weaker, and this is just beginning actually. If you can see that the whole thing, and then if we go from here to here, we have a long way to go. This is a weekly chart, and in that case, pound yen and other yen pairs will go pretty big, and especially Aussie yen. Not Aussie yen actually. There was another pair that in my mind, which I don't usually trade. Forget it. When I remember, I'll tell you. But pound yen, pound maybe when pound gets weaker, pound yen may drop a little bit, retrace, and then with the help of yen, fly again. All right. So overall effect in pound yen as well will be going to the upside. Okay, but just be careful for retracement. Don't get caught in that. Okay, because retracement in these pairs, retracement could be like around 100 pip, 150 pip. You don't want to be shorting, going long all the way on the top, and then find out, yourself that you are in the red. But always, even if you do, and even if you are already, and take care of yourself. Okay, stay tight. As long as you have the SL, that the burning chance reduces, right? And SL hits all the time, no big deal, but don't let it be more than 20-25 pip, because the next time you have a right entry, you can easily go to 100 pip, which covers everything and gets you in a green. So this is what and this is how the monthly chart look like. Yen index bouncing from exactly, see this area here. Everything is very calculated. If you look at the weekly chart, monthly chart, you will find what's happening, why it made the turn, where it's going. Okay, so you can see here it's very clear that you went up here exactly. If you draw the fib, 61% to the pip here, and this low here. See that? Okay, so just below this low is 57.24. We made a high of 56.97 to 24 and 3 pip, 24, 25, 26, 27 pip below this big number here, 57.24. So we went up there, we came down all the way back to this low here, 53.14. What we did here? 53.19. Only 5 pips apart, right? This is how, beautiful and calculated. Now, right now, this one is right here. See, just trying to go above it, and then another one. You see this low here? These are the numbers, if you can pinpoint. Here it came down, then 1 week it went up, then made another low, and then it went up. So this is basically a low, not a big one, but it is a low where we are now. 55.06. Okay, so 55.06. And right now we are at 55.08. So kind of going to the upside, trying to break it, small TL and this and that. But the bottom line is that if we break this and then we go continue, on the monthly chart is saying that at least we're going to be going to 58.18 or maybe higher, but this 58.18 and this number, this low is here. What is it? 58.56. Okay. So this is the key, 58.56, 58.18. This is, excuse me. This is the area that we are going in yen index, and yen will be getting weaker and weaker and weaker. So we need stronger currency against it, which is pound, but I'm concerned about a little bit of a retracement in pound index. So pound yen may not fly today, but later it will. So just wait. Be careful and wait. If it start dropping, let it drop. Don't go short. Let it drop. And then we find that, exactly where it is coming. I just showed you. Any question about the yen index? Is it clear? You have these charts already, right? You guys have templates. Okay, so stick to those charts, and that's it. Okay, here. You see that? So this chart is based on this pound yen, based on this yen. So yen index goes up there, and it will drag this thing all the way up here. And we will have this harmonic pattern complete in this area. But like I said, first target first, 48 right now. We are at 44. So this 400 pip here. Now, 48 something, almost said, so 45. This 44, 83, 88, 88, right? So from here, from 45 to 48 is 300 pip. How about if you make 300, even 200 pip out of this pair today? I mean, not today, this week, right? That'll be fine. 200 from here, 50 from there, 50, 100 from pound Aussie. That'll do it. No big deal. So these are the three major pairs in the yen, pound Aussie, euro Aussie. Now we're gonna go and take a look at the euro USD, including USD index and euro index. First, USD index. Pretty nice. It was following my chart pretty nicely. But now it is at a problematic area. Gotta go this way. Okay, this is the chart, all right? And if you remember, just to show the new people around here, USDX, that this chart started from where? Let me open it up just from and then go back so I can't see it otherwise. From here. Okay, I made this that is going to come down here, go back up to 0698, and then come down, break this TL this time. This time will bounce from the TL first time, and then second time it will come to the TL, break it, and go down, right? If it breaks. So this is a weekly chart. One candle is 1 week. So telling ahead of time that this will happen is not easy. And, so from here to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks, it goes from here to here. So maybe let's say 6, 7 weeks to come here, then again 2, 3 weeks to go there, and then 1, 2, 3 weeks to come down here back to the tier. So, several months. So that's why you see here this January 4th, So January, February, March, April. We are actually in May. So 4 months. After 4 months, we are here back to the TL again. We came exactly, not exactly, we didn't hit the TL, but we hit this band here, which is a big number, 0219. Then we went up again exactly where I said it will go, 0698. And then from there, we came back, we went up, hit the TL, came back, this TL. So we are like right now between these two TLs, right? Fundies, I'm not aware of these USD fundies, to be honest with you. Okay, I have not looked at it. So, are they good? Are they bad? I don't know. I'll look into that tonight. And this week so far, I have not seen the COT report, last week report. So maybe today I'll do it and then, make another video or quickly, tell you guys that what's happening. But you can see here, last three candles is like we bounced from the TL, then we came back again, and then again bounced, posting a white candle, and then came back again, touching the TL this week. We touched the TL and we are bouncing again. So chances are that it looks like that we want to bounce from here. Okay, not coming down all the way here. So I don't mind. I could be not. I cannot be right all the time and for months and months and months. 4 months ago I predicted this. So let's say even after 4 months, it's still on the track, but it can go up from here instead of coming all the way down. Okay, so in 4 months a lot can happen, and a lot of things can be changed, especially from the fundy side. So if we bounce, and it looks like we're gonna bounce again. So if we're gonna bounce, we will go back up to the TL, and if we break it, then we will go back to 0698, giving that we get some positive fundies for the USD. How, I don't know, but we will look at it. I'm gonna go check the COT report. We don't have a USD in the COT report, but other will tell me, other indexes will tell me what is the trend for this USD. But so far, just keep in mind that USD is bouncing from the TL and may go up, means get strong. If USD gets strong, so Euro USD is on the right hand side. If Euro gets weaker, then pair will drop fast. But even if Euro doesn't do anything, then still USD gets strong, Euro USD will drop. Let's go take a look at the Euro, what Euro is doing. And then we will see that what the pair is supposed to do. And then we will look at the pair, that is it what it is doing or the opposite. So far USD may get strong. Let's go take a look at the Euro. What's the story on Euro is this. Now, let me open up the Euro org chart. The one I had was this. Okay, we were bouncing, and I said, well, this is the area the next target is, which was, and this chart was 24th April last week. 2179 and the blue TL 2179 is that number here, right? You can see that number here, 2179, right there, 2179, right? So that's the number and the TL that we will be hitting that. And after that, we will see if we break the TL or drop. That's the key now. So we are at the TL. This week we hit the TL, we pulled back. We came down a little bit, but current candle again going to the upside and hitting the TL again. 2179 is the number, and we are at 2192. We are just above that number. So Euro so far showing some muscles, right? It's going up, getting strong, but will it continue or be able to break this area? We have to watch it very carefully. If it breaks to the upside, then Euro is getting strong too. Now we have to see that, okay, USD is getting strong, Euro is getting strong. Forget about the Euro USD trading, right? Because that pair is not going to do anything. But for example, USD is just bouncing. It is sitting at that TL, right? If this breaks above and USD breaks to the downside, means both TL breaks, then Euro gets strong, USD gets weaker, Euro USD will go up. if both TLs hold, that USD hold, USD gets strong, this TL holds and this euro drops, then euro USD will drop, right? So which scenario has more weight as euro USD pair? We go take a look at that. What is the setup right now? What it looks like. This is what I'm doing so that you can see how you can do the analysis if I'm not available in your life anymore. You never know, right? Okay, here. My last chart was this, that, we're going to be bouncing from, we were bouncing from 0419. We went up, came down, went up, and this number, 0917, was holding it. And so far, we are, powerfully, going to the upside. We opened, we bounced, we went up there, but we are kind of holding. That's what I'm talking about. Euro is showing some signs to the upside. USD is holding above the TL. Both currencies are getting strong. Then pair gets into limbo. It gets into ranging. That's what you can see here right now. What's happening on a 40-minute chart? Look what's happening. Right? Can't make up his mind. Both currencies are getting strong. So one has to give up. They have to go in the opposite direction for this pair to move. So this is how you very easily judge. First, you look at the indexes, and then you look at the pair, what it is doing. Is it doing exactly? Let me close my window. Hold on a second. So the neighbor grass cutting machine started. So yeah, sometimes I open the window for some fresh air. It's all the time. Air condition is not good, so but then noises start coming in. Anyway, so am I back? You can hear me? Okay, well, all right. So you got my point here. So this is very key area. And then if you look at those two indexes, we can see that which way is going to move. So far it went up there and ranging in this area. And this is a 40-minute chart, right? So on a daily chart here, this chart I made it a long time ago, but it's messed up now. It's not the pattern anymore because it has too many wobbly thing. It may go to the upside, but it's just too much. Within a pattern, it's supposed to be clean. So forget about it. But still, there is a chance that we go to the upside again. Like I said, see this badly ranging here, right? And struggling in this area. So as long as those two indexes there is gonna stay here, right? So watch them, and one of the currency or both may be gonna give up finally, right? Either euro is gonna pop to the upside or drop, right? It has to move, or USD. If they both goes and then they break their TLs, respectively, then this pair will fly. Euro drops. I mean, sorry, euro breaks and then goes to the upside, and USD breaks and comes to the downside. Then this pair will fly. The opposite, it will drop. My take is that, yeah, probably. Well, I'm not going to say, I'm just going to have to watch. But the possibilities are 50-50. All right. So for now, we're going to leave this pair kind of alone and just watch what's happening. Now, Euro Aussie, we just saw that we have a long setup there, right? And I was thinking about taking it after I took the pound Aussie, but I had to leave in emergency. So I said, what the hell, But it popped to the upside a little bit, right? So because of that, your muscle that euro is showing, euro is trying to get strong, and that pair is telling me that euro might be getting strong because that pair is still going to the upside. If you look at that euro Aussie is trying to go, but it's on a 20-minute it's still bearish, by the way, right? But on a 40-minute it's it's still bullish. So if If it is popping and if it goes to the upside, euro breaks that TL, this will break to the upside. Okay. If euro stays and drop, then this one has a chance to drop. And if it drops, second, the point at least you need to know is that if it comes down, then this will be the target. Okay, without any hesitation, if you go short, this would be the next target. Easily, this low here, this it's gonna come down straight here, and then we'll see. But if we break this low here, then continue to the upside. All right. So this is where we stand on Euro Aussie. If you're long, sit tight. Euro can break that TL and it can pop. And Aussie, everything is like on a TL right now, right? Aussie is still, at the support, and it broke the TL, but Aussie dollar I'm talking about, Aussie index, but it's at that support, right? And trying to bounce, but not finding the enough force. USD at the TL, trying to bounce or break, but still standing there, not enough support either direction. Similarly, euro as well, right? Only thing very strong, getting strong is pound, but pound has gone already last week too far, so the chances are it may retrace a little bit, but 90% chances that it will continue and resume its upward trend, the pound index. And that's why. The only currency is just going very nicely, right? Excuse me. Right now, getting weaker and weaker is yen. And, pound yen we just saw, then I told you the target is 48 and above. So we will watch that one. And how about other yen pairs? Let's take a look few that if they are going and if they are giving me some. For example, USD yen. If USD bounce from the TL, what will happen? USD gets weaker or is strong? Anybody? Give me a feed so I can know that you guys are understanding what I'm saying. If USD bounce, okay, very good, Ben. So USD will get strong, and we just saw the yen is getting weaker. Simple as that, right? So what will happen to USD yen? Or what should happen if USD bounce from here, which is bouncing, right? USD gets strong and yen gets weaker. It is getting weaker. So what will happen to that pair, USD yen? Anybody? Okay, good. It's gonna go up, right? So what did I do here? Why this man? Gotta go see UJ. So what we need is a long setup, right? Are we having one? If we are having one, then tomorrow or maybe tonight we're gonna trade that. Simple as that. Or if it's showing some short sign, then it will be like conflicting information. Then we have to be careful, right? Okay. How about this chart? Do you have it? You should have it. This I made it 24th April, right? And this is the most perfect chart and most, the best chart right now that we can have. But the only thing is that when you have the obstacles one by one, we have to take them out, right? So this is X, A, B. B, since it is at 78%, then usually C bounces from 38%. C, instead of going all the way to 23%, 23% it goes when you have 50% or 61% B point, okay? But if we go B all the way to the 78%, then this is a condition for a butterfly pattern, which ends up at 127. But the C point then changes a little bit. Instead of 23% line, it bounces because the pressure is more to the upside. So the retracement is shallow. Okay. If you hit the ball very hard on the floor, it bounces high, right? And if you hit low, it bounces low. Similarly here, if it went up too much high, instead of 61%, it went to 78, then it's not coming back much. It's not coming back to 23% line. Usually it comes to 38, which is ideal for a butterfly pattern. And then it goes and then it starts going to break this TL. Then you connect X and A. It's going to go, next target would be that TL. Then the next target would be point B. Then the next target would be point X. And every time it hits one target, it pulls back a little bit. So that's what it's doing right now. It's very close to this teal, the small teal, pulling back a little bit, and then the next time, poof, it's gonna break and go. But again, the only thing is that the opposite scenario is that it can it drop? Yeah, always, right? And what condition? If the USD breaks down a USD index and breaks that teal, that rising teal I just showed you, if it goes down, then the chances are that this will probably stay here or not moving or come down. But it's not going to come down because yen is getting weaker. So it might be just staying here, messing around. So what we'll do, if it stays around here, then we know that USD is dropping. So if USD is dropping, that means it's getting weaker. So forget about everything. Then we look for the positive or a strong currency because USD is now weakening. So pound is very strong right now, right? So you all of a sudden you says, okay, what the hell with this pair? We go for the other one, which is USD weak and anything else is strong. Then you look around, which is strong. Okay, pound is strong. All right. What about pound USD then? It's supposed to go up. USD weakening, pound getting strong. So you look at that pair and see if you're getting a long setup for that. That if we can have, if you can see a long setup there, then that would be alternative. Don't go on the same pair that if it's not going up, then short the damn thing. No, because you might be wrong. It's not going up. Maybe it's just holding, and then all of a sudden, when you short, it will go up. So this is my style. That if I have this analysis here, right, and it's supposed to go up right now, and if it is coming down, I'll leave it alone, and then I'll concentrate on another pair which is supposed to go down, and then I'll see that if it is really going down. So try to stick to a pattern which is is going along with your analysis. Okay, so right. Okay, so let's go take a look at the GU. GU may not be saying anything because pound is strong and USD right now it's trying to bounce from the TL, right? So it's also getting strong. So maybe GU will stay there or staying here right now as we speak. It might be just holding on or ranging. It should be ranging. So let's go take a look. On a smaller time frame, 4-hour daily, it might be just sitting there for a couple of, and then it will make a move later maybe. So you see that here, it is at this TL of this channel. This is a daily chart, by the way, okay? Because it has dropped so much that it has nothing down there to do it. So I have to live with the daily chart. All right, this is the monthly chart. You see this monthly chart. So now this was my last chart that I made that is going to the upside. Means USD is supposed to break to the downside. And pound will get strong. Then we will achieve it and it may go back up to this TL. Okay, this is another one that it may go back to the side. And then this is the first level. Then this is the second level. All right, all these levels, right? Clean chart is that, okay, we are here. We dropped. We went up. This TL, we created the TL, we drop, we're going, and we may go back up to hit the TL. Pound is strong, we know that for sure here, right? And this is 61% area, and this 40-39 area. This is so if it is going to the upside with the help of pound strength, we need USD weakness, and USD weakness means that thing over there, USDX, need to break down from that TL. If it's not, then this area here, this congestion here, will stop it. It will stop the move, and then from there, we will see it. If the USD bounces from there, from the TL. So it's very key chart right now that what the USD is going to do. Okay. So if the USD start bouncing from there, then it will come down again. This indicates all the way up, and we are not going to the upside. So this one scenario that, it's all depend on the USD now. If USD breaks down, we go up. If the USD bounces and go up, we come down here. Okay. And obviously, we can do the same thing with the Euro USD if you're interested in trading the Euro USD. what other pair that it was in my mind? I wanted to show you. Okay, yeah, Wong asking me the gold, so let's take a look at the gold. Gold, the last I saw it was sitting on a support is a 1226 area, big area. Again, gold is connected with the dollar, right? Dollar gets strong, gold gets cheaper. Okay, gold monthly chart. This is how my monthly chart is. That it drop here, then this is like wave one, two, or A, B, and then it going up. If it is making a triangle here, then it may go up here C, and then come here D, and then E, and then drop again. But the thing is that I don't see gold getting any cheaper. Gold is gold. It's not silver or iron, and it has gone too far down already. And this number, if you guys remember, uh, for the last 3 years, I was last at least I remember 2 years, right around here. What was it? It is 2013. We are in 17. So right from here, I was screaming a number in gold that we are going down to 1036, 1036. If some of you may remember 1036 from here 4 years ago, and it came down, hit 1044. This is how close I got. And then that's where I tell everybody. I told everybody, and it's written on one of my chart. I can show you that's where I said that do you know? There was a question written on my chart that do you know when to sell everything and buy gold at 1036. So 1044 was close enough, and since then we went up around 1377. We came down. Obviously we're gonna make waves. We're not gonna just like here. See, we went up, then the move down started how? Wave one, two, and then big wave. Right. Similarly, going up, wave one, two, and followed by a big wave to the upside. And that big wave is only coming when USD is gonna get weaker. This is a very good chart to see that what's gonna happen to USD. And that's why I made that USD chart A, B, C correction. C correction is supposed to break that TL down, all the way to the downside. And that's supposed to happen, right? But like I said, sometime what happened is the rate decision or some other fundies, they come in the opposite direction and then they hold the move in that area. It's like maybe for the whole week, few days, week and a half, 2 weeks, then just that pair or that index will just wobble around in that area. So this is what the USD is doing. It's wobbling around in that TL. 3 weeks so far, it's hitting the TL, bouncing. Then again, then last week hit the TL, bounced a little bit. And right now it hit the TL this week, started from hitting the TL and then bouncing again. But it's still there. It's not powerfully bouncing. The gold chart is telling us that if the gold needs to go up to the upside around 61%, USD need to break that TL and go to the downside fast. And then that's, that USD will get weaker. Our pound USD chart that I just showed you is going to fly. Okay. So write these things down there. Which pair is going to do what in case of what. That's why I always tell that don't make up your mind that this must happen. No. The only strategy works in the forex market, of my years and years of experience, is that if you open your mind, keep it open for if then strategy. Always look at the both scenarios. If it goes up, where, how? And if it comes down, how and where it's going. Okay. So USD, that TL is a key. Gold is showing us that, if you need to go up and finish up this, retracement around 61%, USD need to get weaker. If USD gets weaker, what other pair is going to do? If USD is getting weaker and yen is getting weaker, we know that, right? So are we supposed to trade USD yen? No, forget about that pair. You're going to waste your time, right? But if USD is getting weaker and pound is getting strong, yeah, you jump on the pound USD then, or some other pairs. So this is how the key is that, if you can pinpoint the areas, like I just told you yesterday, out of the blue, I tweeted that, pound Aussie and euro Aussie, they're going to bounce. Watch this number. This is the number they're going to bounce. And close enough, the pound Aussie start bouncing. What is it doing, by the way, right now? Pound Aussie. I don't want it to come down. Well, it's just wobbling around here a little bit, So let's see. Anyway. Okay, it's starting to go up again a little bit. Yeah, I have a small position. I don't even have. I have a big position on the other account. But yeah, if it goes, I don't care. Not in a mood of trading right now. Head and shoulder where, Maria? In gold or in pound Aussie? Oh, you're talking about the GA? Let me take a look at the monthly chart. I'm going to show you the monthly chart as well. All right, here. Excuse me. Um, but 20-minute chart, head and shoulder, not that attractive here. Let me see if I can refresh this chart. 81.74. 81.74. No, there is no head and shoulder. No, you don't call this a head and shoulder. Actually, if it is wave 1, 2, this is 1, 2, 3, and this ABC wave 4, and we're gonna pop to the upside for wave 5. So that would be wave 3. Okay, let me just mark it. It's just a nice Elliott wave also in play. That you see that I see it for a few seconds, and then I can tell you what the waves are. This is how it's supposed to be. Okay, consider this wave 1. Make it a little bigger, and that yeah. Messed up, man. Okay, here we have 1, and here this is wave 2, right? Now here wave 3 also has 5 subwaves in it. Okay, so then you can count this one as like you can mark it like in Roman numbers, like wave 1, and this is now wave 2, right? Subwaves of wave 3, and this is wave 3, and this A, B, C correction would be wave 4, right? And up here somewhere would be wave 5, which will make wave 3. Okay. So 1, 2, that would be 3. Then after 3, it will come down here for wave 4, and then go for wave 5. Got it? So this is how you have wave 1, 2, and then small wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will make wave 3. Then, just like this, A, B, C correction. Here you will see A, B, C correction back to the last fourth wave, right around this area, 38%. For example, if this is where it is, then you measure 38% from here. 38% exactly, just like I said. See where it's coming? The last fourth wave area, 38%. So somewhere here, after that, we will come here for wave 4 in ABC fashion. And then finally, wave 5 will break to the upside. So if you know all of this, ahead of time, you mark like I just did, and, it's going to from here, go up here. Then again, A, B, and C, it will come back here again, basically. So three-way fashion, but I'll just say, like this, and then wave 5 again, right here. So this is what's happening. Now you talk about 40-minute. Okay, 40-minute. This is how the 40-minute is. Where do you see head and shoulder? There is none. It's just a TIA and the horizontal level of those numbers I told you. So this one and this one. This is the one that it's bouncing from. And 68% exactly. See? It touches the 68% and then it bounces. So this is the number that we are facing right now. and it is 72.05, right? Do you know where it is? 72.06. This is the low. So it's a hard to break number, very, very big number. Okay, 72.06. And the last time, this one, I was, expecting it and then telling everyone that this is my target, and then few pips below we drop. But now this time we are right now at 71, 71, 72. But we did touch that. We made the high of 73.63. So we, came back. So now, sort of, what is the 71, 70? How come? Okay, yeah. So we came very close to that number. So this is the key number here. And maybe this wave 5 will finish here. We will bounce maybe again. And then around that number, touching that number, and then we will drop. Okay. Yeah, here you cannot see much what's happening, but there you can see a lot. It's just wobbly. And all this wobble on 20-minute, you can't see on 40-minute. But right there is the number. So we may drop a little bit and then go to the upside. Right now we're gonna probably we're bouncing. So what else I showed with chart? Excuse me. This is the this is the one I was showing. I can't even remember. All right, maybe if you catch me again showing that chart, just tell me quickly, okay? So far so good. Pound Aussie, if you are in the trade, just stick to it and see what happens. Okay, so couple of other pairs that I want to show as of. Take a look at the Aussie USD. Let's go take a look at that one because a lot of people trade that. So just want to cover a little bit. Yeah, 1 hour goes very fast, huh? Again, this one also it depends on. I was just making this, playing around with this. It went up there and it did. See, if you look at this here, went up and it wobbled and then dropped. So that's why I said the same thing. This is like a small version and this is a big version. So it went up and it wobbled and I said from here it's gonna drop. So far it came down up to here, so it may drop more. I don't know. And this is why I'm saying that if it drops, let's say USD is not doing, why it would drop then again? Because of the Aussie weakness. So Aussie, which is sitting at the support right now, broke the TL to the downside, but sitting at the support and trying to bounce, but good chances that it's going to break down. If it breaks down, it's going to get weaker. This pair will drop. This will drop. Aussie USD will drop. Aussie yen will probably not drop because yen is also, so that pair is not going to be tradable. But our Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie, they will fly, and which we are hitting them already. Okay, so that's where I said, Aussie, if let's say even pound retraces a little bit, but if Aussie drops below that support, we can easily drop here. I mean, the pound Aussie will go for the fifth wave I just showed you, nicely 72.06 or more in that direction. Pound Newsy, if the pair, last time somebody was asking. So let me show that one. See, we had this chart also. Forget about the old chart. You know that you have the template. So it's supposed to bounce and go back to this area. So it is doing that pretty nicely because Newsy is weaker and then pound is getting strong. Euro pound also will give you a very good hint that what is the possibility, which one between these two will get more strong or more weaker. Okay, the price was here when I said, well, and this is like a perfect calculation, 23%, 70%. It is a butterfly. I just showed you this. I think it was yen index chart or something, right? So this is the calculation for that. So if that's the one, then butterfly calculation, then we're supposed to come down here. That shows that pound is going to get way better, or way strong, and then yen supposed to get very weak if this pair drops. And we just analyze both, that the pound is keep getting strong and euro is at the TL and might start dropping soon. My old chart in euro USD actually after breaking the triangle supposed to drop, but it went up. And like I said, because of some fundies comes in, and then it just goes the opposite direction, just to give you a setup. If you go back, I can show you. You see, this is the triangle. Where is the triangle? Here. So I was tracking that. This is A, B, C, D, E, and after to start coming down and go up a little bit. Start making waves, and it's supposed to go down. And euro index weekly. So this is what it is. This is A, B, C, D, E. It came down, it went up, came down, went up, but still it's at the TL. So it is the triangle, and it is still valid that it may hold here and drop. Okay, now this is a weekly chart. Let's say a daily chart. What are we doing today? This is what we're doing. Badly ranging. Today it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days at the TL. The 4-hour chart. Right. Okay. Okay, Pam. Our pound USD, just in case if it pops to the upside, if USD breaks down from the TL, it will pop, and then if it does, you go long, and then I'll show you the target. Pound USD. Yeah, it gives you a bigger picture, and then our strategy that Magic Wave strategy is the one that you can easily go see right here. This when it was here, I said this is a short setup, and then it pops a little bit to the upside, but then came down again and start coming down again. So this is the setup. On a 20-minute chart, yeah, sometimes it take out your SL because of some news or something. But if you look at the overall picture, this strategy, and especially 40-minute charts, tells you what's going to happen. And for example, Aussie index. Let me see if I can quickly show you that Aussie index. Forget it. Let me show you what has happened in that on a 40-minute chart. You'll be surprised at how accurate it is. I was just drawing pictures, and it was following my chart for weeks and weeks and weeks. Okay, this one was 26th April that it came down here. But did I say that it will come down? Yes, I did, right? And then before that it went up, right? So did I say that it went up? It will go up, see? At this point, from here, it's going to go up. So I said it, right? But before that, it came down from here. But did I mention that? Yes, I did. Right? From here to... I was, nicely following this. It come down here, then bounce from here. And did I say it will bounce from here? Let's take a look. I did say that, but where'd it go? I don't know. I kind of lost that one. But yeah, it was bouncing from here, 52.83. And even the target that it will come down here, I said that, and then the bounce, and then came down here, then again a bounce, then came down. So if you can track this index or something that trending like that, every move of any pair involving Aussie, you can easily trade and make money. Okay, but not all the time that happen. But if you pay attention, one of these currencies is doing that, and you just switch your all your forces in that direction. You understand? So 40-minute chart, yeah, that's why I said always keep 40-minute charts open. I have the other broker closed right now because maybe that's the reason. I don't know if too many things open. That's why my webinar just got shut down, and then I had to relog again. So that's why I closed it. I may have to get a more bigger and powerful computer to do the webinar, because if I have to do the webinar, I need to open like 3 or 4 different MT4s, one for this purpose, one for that purpose, one for this purpose. If I open one with all the EAs running and all that, then it freezes. So I have to, but if I open 4 or 5 brokers, then the whole computer, the RAM memory, webinar site gets affected. Okay. So far so good. Pay attention to those pairs: pound yen, pound euro Aussie, pound Aussie. Those are the key pairs. USD yen, like I said, if it pops, we have a very good. If it goes up, we have a very good chart. USD yen going to the upside. Similarly, yen pairs, all other yen pairs, see if they have they're giving you the long side, and if you want to trade for like a New Zealand, CAD yen, those pairs, Frankie yen. Last time I gave you Frankie yen trade, that it's gonna drop big time, and it did, right? So just based on these indexes, and then simply 40-minute charts setups, and keep your alarm on. Pam, did you get the alarm? Did you put it? Is it working? Okay, good, good, good. One, if this is the one, if you play around like this, that if you watch the 40-minute chart for indexes, and if they are there at what I call is a station. A station means uh, easy trading. Don, what is it? It's like a trading station type of thing. Okay, big processor, supercomputer, huh? Uh, Is it has a lot of monitors or what? But it's just a powerful. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So, yeah, Pam. Oh, Wang. Yeah, this is how it is. If you can keep this thing here, for example, if you track this, okay. Aussie is gonna probably Aussie is making first of all, it is dropping, getting weaker, and it's making a short setup, right? That's done. So index 40-minute chart telling you that it's ready to make a move to the downside means Aussie is going to get weaker. Then you can go in Aussie, pound Aussie, euro Aussie, all the Aussie pairs, and look for a 20-minute short, because they all gonna long, because Aussie is getting weaker. Then especially euro Aussie and pound Aussie, Aussie on the right hand side. So you need a long 20-minute setup. Okay, you don't look for 40-minute there then. But once in a while, these pairs, they don't give you no clue on a 20-minute. Then you wait for a 40-minute setup themselves, just like we did on the pound Aussie just now, a little while ago. Because after the weekend, we don't know which pair or which index is going to do what. It's just one day, right? Maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we have some good 40-minute setup as well in the indexes and all that. Okay. So, uh, and even in the retracement, okay, the 20-minute, after the retracement, you take the trades from 20-minute, right? But if after the move happen, then nothing goes in a straight line, so it has to do what? Retracement. So in retracing, we don't get involved, right? So we let it drop, like at pound Aussie and euro Aussie. I said they are dropping, but they will be making the setup on 40 minutes, so look for a long setup from 20 minutes, right? So when they're dropping, then you don't even look for a 20-minute setup, then you let it drop, and then usually it comes down all the way. Retracement is all the way back to 40-minute chart. Then they give you the nice setup. Then when they start going up, you start hitting from the 20-minute chart. Setting up 20, which pair, Don? Oh, GA 20-minute? Okay, so 20-minute setup. See, now the Don is the king. Okay. Yeah, see, your name is Don Cargill, but I always, whenever I read your name, I says Don Corleone comes in my mind. You know, Godfather. You see, all that, the questions, you know, on the website and everything, that always they ask the security questions, and they always ask me, you know, most of the time they ask, you know, your favorite movie, and I always type there, Godfather, my all-time favorite in my whole life. That movie is brilliant. So I saw that like maybe 20 times already. I would still want to see it. You know, it got like three parts already out there. So you got to sit down for 6-7 hours to watch it completely. But if I start watching, you know, then I don't want to get up. I want to watch the whole thing. It's something. So anyway. So this is how you know it is, and I know I'm supposed to do a webinar on the step by step how to make an entry, but I'm trying to get back in the field. So hopefully I'll try to set up. My daughter was sick, but she got better a little bit, and then she went to school today because the finals are happening, and my son has a final today, FSC or something, the finals for the year. So. And she also has, so they went to school both, and everything hopefully be getting normal. Okay, I can handle anything else very, very easily, but when the kids get sick, it just disturbs me a lot. I can't do anything. I just have to be around them, taking care of them. Something like that. Oh, my son was really, really badly injured. His hand was, he hardly cried. For a couple of years, I didn't see him crying at all. But that day, he cried really bad, and I know that means he's in pain. So I had to rush him to the emergency. And he's very skinny. His hand is very skinny. He got crushed. But thankfully, there is no fractured or broken bone. This is just bone inflammation, and which will get better, but it will take time. But it hurts like a fracture, so that's why. But it's back, moving around his hand and everything, but it's still on the sling. Thank God, it could be worse, but saved. So anyway, so this is it for now, and hopefully anything just make sure that you are connected with the Twitter. Sometimes Twitter helps a lot. Like today, if we continue going to the upside, then we have something good in hand. Okay. So Pam, yeah, okay, thanks. Do me a favor, Pam. By the time I just convert this and that, I may forget. So if you can send me an email on Gmail, then it's going to be there. And even if I forget, I look at the email and then I says, I have to send this to her. Just send, for the chart, and obviously I don't erase the email. So even if I look at the email and forget, and then I'll look it again, so this is how you will definitely get the chart. Okay. I'm getting old, man, so I forget things. Right. Okay. All right. So thanks for everyone coming, and I'm gonna in a few minutes, not few minutes, but it takes time. But I will send, convert it and send it out. The first part, it got messed up, but not too much. I just showed Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie chart in there. No big deal. You know it. I showed it again in this part. So I'm talking about the first few minutes. After that, we got disconnected, right? So we didn't lose anything much in recording. So bye for now, and talk to you guys later.